Hello everyone and welcome to Battle of the Beast All Generation episode number 74. I'm Adam and today we got two more back beasts ready to fight for spot in round 2. I butchered that intro. We're gonna go straight into introducing these beasts. This is another fan requested fight. Well, Lucas and I requested. And this one is a bit more interesting than the previous one. And I think this one was I don't remember if this was my idea or Lucas's idea. But let's introduce the beast. Representing Series 9, the Warlock Staff. Book number 5, Spikefin, the Water King. And representing Series 22, the Lost Beasts of Makai. Book number 4, Nersepha, the Cursed Siren. So both of these beasts are obviously the mermaid category. And I like both of these beasts. I'll say they're both quite good. I know which one I prefer more, but this one I think needs redemption. Well, they both need redemption because they both died in round 1 in the previous tournament. But let's get to the stats. Obviously, hold on. Obviously, the battlefield will be a flooded one, so completely filled with water. So that's obvious. That's to be expected. But with that, let's get into it. So Spikefin's abilities are natural weaponry with sharp claws and teeth. His tail is also sharp as well. Underwater breathing, enhanced strength, and weapon mastery. Spikefin has a trident. I did not know that, actually. I forgot about that one. Weaknesses: struggle to breathe above water and reversion. When he's out of water for too long, he reverts back to Brenner. Nersepha will not show mercy. And Nersepha's abilities are underwater breathing, natural weaponry and weapon mastery, with the right arm being a three-pointed blade of red steel. Enhanced strength and enhanced durability. Weaknesses is red steel removal. If Nersepha's red steel arm blade is removed, she's defeated. So, what was when I started this video a one-sided battle in Nersepha's favour has now turned to a rather even playing field. Trident versus dagger, technically. But that being said, let's get into the fight. As the chamber doors open, both Spikefin and Nersepha burst out of the exit. They see each other almost immediately. Spikefin readies his trident to stab Nersepha. Nersepha readies her dagger. And right when Spikefin's about to bring the trident onto Nersepha, Nersepha blocks it with her sword, knocks it aside, and goes to stab Spikefin. Spikefin dodges it and slashes at Nersepha. Readies his trident and goes to stab Nersepha. Nersepha's dodging that, deflecting the trident with her sword arm. She grabs the trident by the handle, just underneath the fork part, with her hand, and pulling it towards her, pulling Spikefin towards her, she used her dagger and goes to slash at Spikefin, which slashes some fins off his arm, which is holding onto the trident. Spikefin puts both his hands on the trident to pull it back from Nersepha, and Nersepha's not relenting. She is just pulling back, slicing and stabbing at Spikefin. Spikefin's dodging as best he can, scratching, stabbing Nersepha as much as he can as well, trying to not let Nersepha get that trident. Nersepha wraps her tail around the trident, trying to keep pulling it away from Spikefin. Spikefin releases his grip off one hand off the trident and grabs Nersepha's tail, digging his claws into it and just scratching it, pulling it off the trident. Spikefin even goes to bite onto Nersepha's tail to get off the trident. Nersepha, in retaliation, bites on Spikefin's arm with her much sharper teeth and wider jaw, just piercing the skin. Spikefin roars in pain and lets go completely of the trident and everything. Nersepha, now having a trident and a dagger, smiles in satisfaction. The only thing Spikefin can do is use his claws. Pardon me. In which he charges up towards Nersepha. Nersepha then slashes at Spikefin with her sword. Spikefin's able to lean back to avoid that, but Nersepha then jabs Spikefin with his trident. Spikefin roars in pain, and Nersepha, not relenting, readies her dagger and slashes at Spikefin's tail, causing lots of blood to seep out of him. Spikefin, roaring in pain, slashes at Nersepha's face. But Nersepha doesn't seem too phased by the slashes. It's almost like the rough skin that she has is a kind of armor that she's using. And that's the barnacle armor, technically, that Nersepha has. It's going to be fine against claws. It's barnacles, what do you expect? Spikefin staring in horror at the monster he's facing. Nersepha roars in anger and goes to slash and stab at Spikefin with her dagger. Spikefin, still with his trident inside of him, goes to get away, but Nersepha grabs Spikefin by the tail, pulls him back towards her, readies her dagger, and stabs Spikefin straight in the back of the head. Spikefin gives one last roar of pain before it's suddenly cut out, and Spikefin's body just floats to the top with the trident still in his torso. Nersepha, satisfied with her win, cracks her neck in showing off mode, roars in victory, and makes her way back to her chamber, ready for the next battle. It's okay, and with that, Nersepha's won, Spikefin has lost. If you think Spikefin should have won, please in the comments below why you think that. However, my word's final, and Nersepha's moving on to the next round. Now I gave Nersepha the victory because, one, she's a natural mermaid. She's more prepared with the whole mermaid kind of movements that mermaids do, while Spikefin isn't as equipped to that because he was a human. Also, Nersepha, without even having to use her voice, she was able to outbeat Spikefin. They're both agile beasts, so they're able to dodge some attacks. But if you're busy trying to dodge one, you can't dodge another. Nersepha was able to get Spikefin's trident, and she was able to attack Spikefin with his own weapon, which caused him to go a bit slower, which gave Nersepha the opportunity to toy around with him a bit and then finish him. I'm hoping this is a kind of method which I can use to try and give you guys the impression, just because a beast was able to win without using all their abilities, maybe it's shown that there can be a threat in this tournament. Nersepha was a beast that I wanted to make it into round 2 in the new generation tournament. However, poor matchups led her to be defeated very easily, might I add. Spikefin didn't make it through to round 2 in his previous tournament either. He lost to Naga. Now he's in the graveyard with Naga. So with that being said, that's all for this time. If you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell down in the corner below, and I'll see you next time.